This is part two to things I wish I'd known before I had the surgery. Or maybe things I wish I would have really thought through a little bit better. Um, I don't think that I respected the fact that gastric bypass is a major surgery and it deserves the utmost respect as far as the healing process and the things you need to do. I'm sure that the doctors and dietitians told me these things. I know that they did. And not that I ignored what they said, but I don't think that I fully respected the brevity of what they were saying. I feel like I took it more lightly than I should have. I don't know that I regret having the surgery, but I'm sorry, my back is hurting. I don't know that I regret exactly having the surgery, but I do kind of feel like maybe on the cusp of it, because I have had a hard time this last 6 weeks. It's been painful. I got sick actually last night. Today I was supposed to go back to work. Last night I was getting ready for bed. I laid out my uniform for today. My back has started to ache, which is another issue I'm going to come back around to. So what I did was I was going to take some of the liquid pain meds they gave me. I don't typically take pain medicine. I don't tolerate it very well, but my back was like spasmy, aching so much that I was having a hard time kind of almost catching my breath, and I wanted to lay down and go to sleep and be well rested for my first day back at work. So I took a tablespoon of, it wasn't the pain med, I had put that away. I didn't want it. I have a small granddaughter, and I put it someplace where it cannot be found by a small child, so it's not in my bathroom. But I did have some cough medicine that has some codeine easily available, so not to her, but to myself. So I took that, and I took a tablespoon, because I have Chiari malformation, and when I get a cough in the winter or the summer, I I'm really not supposed to be coughing and sneezing because I can have some complications from that. So I end up getting the codeine cough syrup to take when I'm having like a really, and like this last year I've had a lot of upper respiratory infections and other issues regarding upper respiratory infections. Anywho, so that's the reason why I had that, if anybody cares. So I took a tablespoon. Normally, I think the cap is 2 tablespoons. I'm not exactly sure on that. So I took what I believed was half of the regular dose, and within 5 minutes I got like a hot flash and a wave of like pain, and it felt like knives. And so I was just moaning in agony for like 15 minutes. I thought maybe I don't know, it'll go away. I ended up calling my doctor. She said I should go to the emergency room because she wasn't sure what that was. I really shouldn't be reacting to, you know, a tablespoon of codeine cough medicine that I have had in the past that way. She wasn't sure if maybe I had a blockage or was having a kidney stone. She wasn't sure. So I ended up going to the emergency room, and I was there all night, and I got released at 5:30 this morning. So the doctor there gave me today and tomorrow off. And so I think possibly I took the codeine on a much emptier stomach than I thought I had, because I don't ever feel hungry. So it is quite possible that I couldn't really gauge how much was actually in my stomach. Probably 15 or 20 minutes after I took the codeine cough syrup, I got nauseous, and I did throw up some of it. And there wasn't any food in there. There was actually only very little of the cough medicine that came up. So in that regard, maybe I haven't quite learned to respect this new stomach pouch that I have, in the fact that I cannot tolerate the same things that I used to be able to in the same ways, or maybe not even at all anymore. And I think that part I missed somewhere, and maybe people were saying this and I overlooked it, or I didn't thoroughly respect it the way that I should have. So that's what I think about, having the surgery, and I'm coming kind of out of that, and I've decided that I'm gonna just do a couple more weeks of basically full liquid, or like full liquid soft foods, rather than going on to regular foods. And I'm going to almost completely omit meat, because I'm having a very, very hard time with meat. Other people seem to be cruising right along. I've seen some videos where I'm like, oh man, one lady, she has a good video. I'm pretty sure I have it saved on lunch ideas or something like that on this channel. So she does shrimp, and she cuts them up. I just got the smaller ones, so I didn't have to cut them up. I didn't want to dirty extra things that I didn't need to dirty. And so she has that for like lunch and dinner or something, or lunch and snack. And then so one of the other things I think that she makes is she does like a lunch meat, and then a smear of like cream cheese, and it looks so good. And I would really like to have some of that, but I've tried lunch meat and it kills me. I can't do it. Cheese slices, I'm okay. Beans, I'm okay. Wet things like chili with the meat in it, I can do the meat in chili. I just can't seem to do the meat outside of chili. I don't know. The wetness seems to help. So that's been my experience. I hope that this video is helpful to people. It's a journey, and I guess maybe I thought it was going to be sort of a marathon and I'd be done in a day and call it good. But it hasn't been that way. But I am approaching 10 minutes. And I'm hoping everybody is doing okay in their journey. I hope this video has been helpful. And I suppose that is it. See you. Bye.